My name is Dustin Batson. I work at a couple of bars that I own called the West Elixir Company and Word of Mouth, which is Speakeasy. I also have a tiki bar called Latitude, but it's like L''Attitude, and we're in Bryan, Texas. I was like super into cocktail bartending after I was a door guy, and then one day the bar back didn't show up for work, so I had to be a bar back, and then this cowboy came up to the bar one time and asked for a old fashioned. I didn't know how to make it, so he had like this look of disgust on his face. He's like, "You know how to make an old fashioned?" And so I was like, "Look, man, I don't know where the girls are. You tell me how to make an old fashioned, I'll make it for you." He was like, "No, I'll just drink a beer." So I felt ashamed. So I went home and I learned how to make an old fashioned via YouTube. And then I started getting paranoid. I was like, what am I gonna ask to make a martini or a Manhattan or any of these other drinks that I've ever heard of? And then it became an obsession. Like, if I ever even heard of a cocktail, I learned how to make it. And so in 2015, I sold everything I owned and I opened my first cocktail bar. It's called the West Elixir Company in College Station, Texas. So my roommate in college and we combined finances. I sold my car, sold my motorcycle, and I had a bunch of money saved up from when I was in the Marine Corps. And he had a bunch of money saved up because he's kind of like a trust fund kid. No offense to him. But we had like 68 grand between the two of us. And the day we opened the doors, we had 63 grand. We had $63 left. And he looked at me and he's like, look, if we don't kill it today, we're done. And we had a line going around the block to get in. And that was the start of it. And we had to do all of our own projects as far as like construction and maintenance and everything like that because like we couldn't afford to pay anybody. Yeah, there's a few like really high-end restaurants in College Station and they had really good cocktail bars, but we were like specifically a cocktail bar. Like there was no other like restaurant associated with it. And I think a lot of people were a little skeptical about it. Like they thought it was never going to work, and then we killed it. We made it work. What I think makes a great bartender is knowledge, but also personality and experience, and then just overall service. Networking with other industry leaders is imperative because you can see what the new trends are. You can also see what the new liquors that are coming out, and then work for some flavors and different concepts for cocktails that you never thought would be a thing, but you know the industry leaders are throwing in there into the mix. I was in the Bar Boss competition in Nashville, and then a bunch of people sent me a bunch of links for the SpeedRailz competition, so I was like, oh well, I guess I gotta compete in that too. I'm definitely excited on 12.5 in speed.